Alright, everybody, hello. It is me, Tortoise Gaming again. This time with something a little bit different. You may have seen me playing this, and just simply never really did anything with it. Ah, shoot. My window, what are you doing? Goodness, hold on. Quit game. Let me go back to this. So, yes, I know what time it is. I know what time it is. And yes, I know I'm late. Um, I got some explaining to do, yes, I know. So, what happened? Well, first off, tonight is the last night before 2020 Father's Day. So, happy Father's Day, all of you out there, and dads, congratulations. Now, two, unlike everyone else that seems to be sending Old Spice to their dads on Father's Day, since I still live with my father right now, I decided to say, you know what? I'm going to have a drink with him one of these days. So I'm going to have a drink with him tomorrow. However, tonight, since Father's Day is tomorrow, but tonight I accidentally got drunk, basically. I found out that I ended up drinking just a little bit too much out of what I would normally drink. Basically, normally I would drink maybe one bottle of 12 ounces. Doesn't do anything to me, even chugging it. Well, I had in rapid succession to 16 ounce tall boys, I believe is what my father called them, in maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes, which is the equivalent to 3. In short, my ass was on the floor before I even realized what was going on, in a sense. Okay, so I need to find my... Where is this? Is it this one? Here it is. Screen, borderless. Okay. Now, I should be able to... Okay, I cannot tab out, but that is fine. Alright, so we're gonna go new game, but I need to actually check something. Need to make sure everything is still working. Yes, it is. Okay, new game. Sex, male. Class. Which one of these do I use? Normally I tend to go with this, but... Pyromancer. The... Wanderer. That's what I started with. Hunter, Pyromancer. You know what? Let's do Pyromancer. Let's see. Herald. Gift. Okay, so there we go. We got name, sex, Pyromancer. For the class, which means, for those of you that have never played the game, that means I have the ability of over fire. Instead of using magic, I use fire. Strictly fire. But I'm gonna see what I can do with quite a few levels. Alright, gift. This is going to be something very big in the end. So I need to get this, because I am not a thief. Physique. I will go with I tend to kind of build the same body shape most of the time. There we go. Large upper body. Face. Let's do that. And customize that face. Can I comment? Oh yeah, right here. That's not change anything. Okay. Charity. Young or old? I'll keep it at that. Masculine or feminine? That weak or strong. Just give him that chin. Color. Tend to go with that for channel sake. Let's do. We'll do that. Okay. Let's see how well we do with this. Now, for those of you that have never played this game, I will let the opening cutscene play. But I need to actually adjust the game volume. And there we go. So I hope you enjoyed the little movie here. Oh, it didn't play the intro.
Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
Oh. Okay, open. Now, still to this day, I do not know all the little things I might have missed here and there. Oh, dang it. I should have actually chosen Thief. Then I would have had the Blackfire bombs to use. Alright, so it looks like I'm not getting his hammer. And you'll know what I mean in a minute. But that is fine. That is perfectly fine. Okay. Let's light you. Let's go back through here. Without the black fire bombs, I cannot just easily kill him. So I'm just going to do the first thing that most Dark Souls players will do, which is not fight him. Well, actually, no, most players will actually just fight him. Duck in here. Got the shield. Okay. Okay. Oh. I don't actually have it. What? Why did it? Okay, I guess I accidentally put it on the wrong slot. Alright, so I'm just gonna grab this. I get an axe. There we go. Backstabbing is actually not as hard as it used to be for me. Thank you, Ice, again for that. Okay, so now, in order to get the little knight out of here, which if you do not know, this is how you gain your Estus. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna activate the trigger. Gonna jump over here, let the boulder go. Gonna go over here, listen to him talk.
Oh, you. You're no hollow. Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I, we're both undead. Hear me out, will you? Regrettably, I have failed in my mission. But perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family. Thou who art undead art chosen. And thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know. And I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask. An undead favorite. Oh, and this. Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now, and thank you.
Now, there's one thing that you can do here.
Now I must bid farewell.
And that
I would hate to harm you after death.
If you want to gain some
so go now,
extra souls.
and thank you.
It's like 500 souls. You can kill him. You can if you really want to. Okay, and there we go. I'm gonna walk around him if I can. Oh, there we go. There's my opening, and walk around him and kick him off. Okay, maybe not. Alright, never mind. I'll go back to the classic way of doing it. So hopefully you'll find out how to do this. Oh, wait a minute. Let me go and get this door over here. And open that. Now, I'm not actually going to replenish my health at the bonfire. Because in Dark Souls, when an enemy is killed, depending on what type of enemy that may be, in this case the undead, they will respawn. Okay, Okay, so here we go. Pyromancer's Flame. Pyromancer's Flame. Okay. And backstab. I'm gonna try to do everything I've learned up to this point. Alright. Good, okay. And now you got one guy over here. This guy is a little bit harder to deal with. Okie dokie. Now we gotta run back. Okay, come on. Well, that works too, I guess. Trying to time that is just difficult. Okay. Alright, now... Yeah, he's no longer there as the NPC, so you can't go and get him. Unfortunately. Now, what I'm gonna do is I am going to go over here to the bonfire. Now, I could have tuned the pyromancy and stuff, but I'm not going to because I need another spell for that. In this game, the way the magic works is you have something called attunement slots. And what you do is you basically tie a spell to those attunement slots. In this case, a pyromancy flame. Now, the way pyromancy is leveled up is not by any of your stats. It's actually by the flame itself. And I think you can get it up to plus 90, I'm not sure. Everything is done by pluses in this. So, I know you can get it up to at least level 10. Okay, now as for the other guy in there, I'm not going to deal with it this time. Here we go, we're gonna... We're gonna traverse the white light, and we're gonna go down, and we're gonna do what is known as the plunging attack, which is basically this. Click. Now, if you've ever had trouble with this guy, there is actually a very easy way to deal with him. Smack him in the butt, smack him in the butt, possibly turn around, smack him in the butt. You gotta get behind him. This is his weak spot. Okay, there we go, he spun around. If you can stay pretty much just like this, you'll be just fine. Okay, roll. Now in that case, I kind of got stuck on him. See that hammer that he's using? If you would have killed him that very first time you encountered him, which was when you walked through the gate over there, you would have... gained his hammer. There is a very quick way of doing that, and that is with the Blackfire bombs. Little dialogue right here.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen.
Normally it would play some dialogue, right?
To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
And yes, for those of you that are Dark Souls nuts, I actually only play Dark Souls with a keyboard and mouse. And no, I am not that bad either. Here we go. And okay. So you can't level up your pyromancy just yet. Okay. I'm going to put all my points into endurance, actually. Okay. Now, since I have the master key, I'm going to go and do something. However, first, I need to get a good starter weapon. I also keep getting these, what I keep thinking are textural glitches. Anyway. So, if you do not know, at another point in the game, you're going to get an elevator right there. I also recommend searching the spawn because you'll find little loot drops like that. Right here, you'd normally get an elevator. Now, in some cases, you might think, oh, there is nothing but a death thing right there. No, there's not. You go through the door right here. You come out, you find these chests lining the wall right here. There's a total of 4, the other one is just beyond that. So right here, I believe this is the mace. No, that's the cracked red eye orb. I believe that's how you invade another world. I think this one is... I think this one's the mace. Yes. Still don't exactly know what the talisman does. And then we have the homeward bones, which are incredibly useful. Especially when it comes to farming on my end. Which I'm going to show you some of those. And then right here, we have what is known... Okay, never mind. So it looks like I gotta go down here. Now normally, you would just kind of walk down the stairs. This is how you get to a boss room. In this case, we're going to be doing a little bit of a suicide run to get over there. Because there is one weapon over there that we need to get. We're not going to be able to use it just yet. Okay, so the way you would normally get over there, follow this path. When you get to the room with water in it, use the first left and then take a right. We'll find the graveyard right here. Run by all of the enemies. Pick up the stuff as you go if you really want to. Now when we get to the stairs, take a right. You're gonna need to do a lot of bobbing and weaving. Grab this white-hander. Take another run up and get this last one right here. Okay, got that. Give you a little bit of some options there. Now, run over here. Don't go up the second flight of stairs. Go back the exact way you came. And then rest at the bonfire to get them to reset and go back into their places. But like I said, if you killed any, they'll respawn. There's only certain types of mobs that can't respawn. The reason why they respawn is that way you can get more souls to level up your character. Now, I'm trying to remember where the pyromancer is. That's a little bit hard for me to remember. Like there's a merchant that allows you to level up your pyromancer, but I cannot remember where he is. Sure. Now, some of you might be sitting here and going, well, how do I do multiplayer? I'm going to show you how to do that in a second. I'm going to pillage that, get some fire bombs. You can farm those off of just normal enemies too. That if they use them, they'll more than likely drop them if you farm them enough. So the way that you do multiplayer, because there are a few people in here that are probably just like, I want to play with my friend. Before I show you how to do this, let me explain to you. Humanity, if you know what you're doing, is quite easy to get. But if you do not know what you're doing, I would recommend practicing, at least with a couple enemies first, and then going and playing multiplayer, because you're going to be sitting there for at least an hour just trying to get one to drop without any special stuff to allow it to drop. But anyway, the way it works, you go up to here. This is your hotbar, basically. This is what the top slot out of those four is. On the bottom left. You go right here. You select it. Right? You scroll over to it. Oh, never mind. It's what's on the bottom. It's what's on the bottom, right? And then for me, since I play on keyboard, it's R. And the way I'm able to scroll through it is by holding Shift in the scroll wheel, or just using the scroll wheel. That's scrolling up, which changes the top one. Scrolling down changes the bottom one. Holding Shift while scrolling up changes your weapon. And scrolling down while holding Shift changes your offhand. There are people that still play on keyboard and mouse. So bear that in mind. We don't all use the normal controller. And in my case, I don't have a controller I can use, so I have to learn how to use it like this every time I want to play a game. Okay. Alright. Now, the way you backstab in this is the way you kick. So what you do is you press W and left click at the same time, I believe, with Shift. No, that is the heavy attack. Hold on. So it's... yeah, you have to press them at the same time. Actually, hear me clicking them at the same time. Now, if you lock onto an enemy, which is with Q, and then get behind them in just the right spot on their hitbox, they will be backstabbed, which is the easiest way to do a lot of damage to them at the same time. They're just going to fall off. Okay, I'm trying to get one of them. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, cannot pick that up at the moment. Alright, see? And then, let me see. Can I act like I'm going to kick you? There we go. Get right behind him. See? Do a lot of damage like that. Okay, he gave me armor. He gave me armor. You can put that on yourself if you want. Now, I could also do the plunge attack on this guy, but I'm going to once again walk you through this. Okay, I'm going to grab his attention. I'm going to get him out here in the open. Okay, now I'm going to walk behind him. Now you can also parry to do this, but I'm not that good at parrying yet. Okay, there we go. I got him at low health. And yes, the enemies will use Estus too. Those pauses are actually really good moments to go in there and deal with your enemy. There we go. Now there is one more item over there, but we're going to leave that for now. Now, if you're ever wondering why you can't jump in this game, it's because you're not actually doing it right, probably. The way you do this is by running. So the way you run on keyboard is W plus space, right? W plus space is how you do it. Now, if you are in your running motion and then double tap space, you'll jump. That was actually quite risky. Now, if you use ASD, or even W, just normally, without running, you will roll. This is the basic dodge. Now, if you look forward and don't even move at all, and then just press space once, you'll backstep. So that's how you do that. Okay, let's get up here. Go and grab this. I think this is a soul. Yes. Now, I have this thing where I do not tend to use souls. Now then, through this door, to the right, where the other door is, you can probably see that. That is where we're going, but if I turn to the left, you're going to see another corpse, but you're going to see a giant rat. Now, when you're starting out, that one rat is how you're going to farm your humanity. When you kill them, they have a very high chance of dropping 1 humanity, or, in rare cases, twin humanities. Which give you, if you couldn't tell, 2 humanities for the price of 1. Now then, there are other enemies that do drop humanity, which not many people explain. But here we go, we're just gonna take care of this. See, did he drop one? No, he didn't. There we go. Okay. Now, it's been a long time since I have actually played through the opening levels, so you can't open that from that side. Played this through the opening levels, so I don't remember how to do this stuff. And up here. Let's go over here and deal with you. Yeah, that works too, I guess. Come on, do your attack. Okay. Now I'm going to take a little detour. I'm going to go right here. You can get a couple of things going through here. Okay. Just be careful of the undead that are walking through here. Now, I don't recommend you go through here. I recommend that you go up. You know, you go the way that it was facing up. And I'll show you what I mean in a second. Okay, so right here we're just gonna drop you. Okay. If you ever get into this situation where you just end up with so much, just run. Right? Go up the ladder. They do not climb ladders, actually. Okay. Now then, go over here. Okay, now we're back to where we were. Grab the humanity. So once again, we're just gonna jump. You can also roll it too. Now, what I meant by you go the other way is you go over here. Oh, there's now besides the guy right there, which usually throws bombs at you, there's one guy over here to your left. I'm gonna kite him out, which means train him out. Then we're gonna deal with it. Nice, swift, clean, just like that. Now, you can look through here if you want. I'm not going to, though. I'm gonna go through here. There's one item right here. Now we're gonna see where our first souls farming method is. Now, there is something through there that I want to get, so I will get that. Alright, there we go. He'll play into the souls farming method later. Watch the arrows. Now, I'm obviously not dodging that well. Alright, there we go. Open this door. See, was there someone right here? No, there was not. Wooden shield. This is actually better than what I'm currently using, so I am going to use that. Alright, there we go. Heal up right quick. That's right, come on. Now, if you want to, you can use your flame a little bit. You charge it up and throw. Charge it up and throw. Alright, now I got my one enemy that I'm dealing with. Need him to try and attack. In most cases, you want to go over to the right when he does something like that. Once again, I'm going to try to get him to attack. See? And then... Come on. Oh, where do you think you're going? Bam. There we go. Roll through here. This is also where your first merchant's going to be. Careful of the guy behind there. We're not going to go through there, though.
Well now, you seem to have your wits about you.
I don't know what... There we go.
Then you are a welcome customer. I trade for souls. Everything's for sale.
Now, you can kill him to get some things, but don't right away. In my case, I am going to get the residence key. You can also buy a bow off him, I believe. And I am also going to get the reinforced club. And after that, I will need to get the heater shield.
Thank you, kind.
Club is actually a really good weapon to start with, I have noticed. Just two-handed. Now, if you're new to the game, don't two-hand a weapon. Just use the shield. In this case, I'm going to two-hand it because I can. There we go. There's also some stuff down there. I believe you can get some souls out of it, but I don't need those. So I'm not going to bother with them. Now over here is another bonfire. You're going to find yourself coming to this area quite a lot, so it'd be good to just go on ahead and light that. Now in this case, we're not going to sit at it. If you already sat at it, you just kind of got to retrace your steps, fight the enemies back and forth. In this case, we're going to go right back to Firelink. Let me roll down here. Now, what I am doing is not a playthrough for the beginner player, even though I am going to try to teach you a few things if you are. What I am doing is for someone that actually does know what they're doing a bit. and F is how you do this, by the way. Okay, and okay. Some cases you can be a little cheeky and get your enemies to just fall off. Is that rat still there? It is, okay. When you're coming through here, I just recommend killing the rat every time you go, and be careful if you can fall. Whenever he does that, just simply check underneath the generalized spot, because the rat will sometimes just appear right there. Now, why was I two-handing it, you might be asking? This does 2 times the amount of damage. So if I go and smack him now, I think it does a lot more. I'm gonna see if I can actually backstab like this. Okay. Maybe on a different enemy though. I'm gonna go back over here to Firelink. There we go. Technically need a bit more to level up. Don't kill him. He seems like he's this NPC, he's not. And yes, you can kill NPCs for quite a few souls. Make sure she doesn't die. She's what keeps that fire up there lit. So that way you can actually use it. In this case, we're going to follow this path down here. You're going to find this little room. You're going to stand in the middle. And it'll activate the elevator. We are going to go to, I believe what it is. It's not the Undead Parish. What is this? Now, there's a couple of little soul items throughout here. If you go right here and then go down. Another soul. So you cannot kill the enemies through here. And I did attempt to do it. Because a lot of people say, oh, you can't kill the enemies around here. Or around there, or up there, whatever it might be. When, in fact, you can. It's just one of those things where you just don't want to, because you're usually just too low level, or you're just not good enough. In this case, they are completely just ghosts. So you actually, you actually cannot hurt them. Fire doesn't work, and that stuff doesn't work. However, I'm going to show you a little something. If you go over here, down these stairs, you're going to find another merchant.
Hmm? Well, this is unusual. You haven't lost your head. And more importantly, you're free. How on earth? Well, I shouldn't pry. I'm Rickett of Vinheim. I was once an established smith, though. Look at me now. Can you believe it?
Now, if you...
Hmm? What is it?
Talked to him a few times.
Have you? Oh no. Don't worry. I've no
Eventually,
intention of
he will
escaping.
sell
It's safe
magic
here.
to you.
I
So
can't
you
bear the
don't
thought of
have
going
to
hollow
wait
out there.
to get the one NPC.
Although, I must admit, I've not much to occupy myself. How about this? I could forge your weapons, albeit with rather minimal tools. I'll show you what made me the best in Vinheim.
Alright. So, if we go over here to purchase, this is actually a lot more strong than you may think. Now, I do want to go into some sorcery, so I can do some of the stuff from Big Hat Logan. Which, you'll find out who that is later.
Come back soon.
Okay. So there are some things throughout here that are good to use. In fact, if you go right to the start of that, you'll get a... I forget what it is. It's something that I think turns your weapons into a divine weapon, which is how you kill those things temporarily. But it's limited, and I think you only got one use. Now, if you go literally, as soon as you exit, take a right. Now, you can't do this without the master key, but this will take a lot of the hassle out. Use the master key to open this. Now, you can open it from the other side. Valley of the Drakes. We are currently about halfway through the game at the moment. Well, halfway through the early game. In this case, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go over here. Don't worry about the thing that I just passed on my right. Okay, now that right there is not just for show. That is an entity. Honestly, if I remember correctly, he just gives like an actual soul, so don't worry about it, really. He will wake up if you hit him, or if you try to take those two things, or I think you can just get too close to them. But you can grab this. Another soul. Now then, Valley of the Drakes. Those little blue things are drakes. That red thing at the top, that was a drake. Now, in the case that I don't get to what I was referring to earlier with him, the red one, there are these enemies on top of a bridge, and what you can do is you can basically just kite him out. Okay, we're gonna jump and roll. Okay, right here. Other humanity. You never knew. Okay, now then, what we're gonna do is we are going to go up here. Now, a lot of people will tell you, do not rest at this. But, yeah, in my case, I am. In my case, I am. Now, some people might also tell you, if you do a pyromancer like I am right now, you're doing it wrong. I don't really care. I play Dark Souls how I play Dark Souls how I want to. Alright, so I'm gonna light this. Now I'm gonna sit at it. Now, there's a reason why I sit at it. That's where I'm gonna continue most of my game. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to run back down. Now also the enemies around here give a lot more souls. However, they are a lot harder to do. And they are not something we should be tangling with at our level at all. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do basically a small suicide run. I need to get to a ladder that is beyond most of them. So here's what we're going to do. We're just going to run, and die. Okay. And that is why I rested. I had a feeling that was going to happen. Okay, so if you're a little bit more experienced than I am, you might be able to just dodge that a little bit better. But you know what? I'm going to show you a little trick you can do. Now, to the right, there's going to be an enemy. Okay, we're going to kite him out. There is a way to get him to fall off the edge, but I have not ever tried to do that. Right, so yeah. If you do it right, you can just sort of peck at him. That halberd that he's using, that is one of the strongest weapons. And if you get the chance of it dropping, it is an incredible tool for you to use. Now, that drop down there, that is something I am actually trying to get. Ooh, oh, okay, I could have almost backstabbed him. Okay, so I'm gonna heal up. I've only ever gotten him to drop it once. And two-handing it at the right amount of times can do 400 to 500 damage. And if leveled up the right way, can do even more. Now, this is the slowest option of doing this, but this is my way of doing this. Okay, come on. Okay, come on, walk around. Ah, dang it, missed it. Hold that shield up. Now you can also just use your pyromancy for this. So if you want to, you can just do this. But you gotta time it. Gotta time it just right. Which I am doing poorly. See, I died to him. Alright. Of course, your stuff will reset, but his stuff will reset too. Now, these are enemies that do not come back. There are enemies like them that come back, but those are called Silver Knights. These are called Black Knights. Black Knights do not return to life. Once you kill them, they're gone. Alright, come on. Okay, come on, let me walk up around him and... You can do what I'm doing, but you don't necessarily have to. Okay, come on. Come on. Come on, what you doing? What you doing? Ah, goodness. Trying to backstab this. Backstabbing is one of those things that is difficult to do. But if you practice it enough, you will be able to do it. Now, I may not actually be able to backstab with this thing. I may not actually be able to. Oh, okay, I can. Okay, now, while he's up there, I'm going to quickly suicide run, grab this. This is going to be one of the best tools you could ever use. What this is, the Grass Crest Shield, is a shield that will actually increase your stamina regen. Or regain, as some people might call it. So I'm going to grab that. And now, compared to without the shield, it actually goes a lot more. Now, I believe this also has more protection to it. Yes, it has higher durability, but the weight a lot more. So it's, I believe that's how much damage it does. I don't understand why a shield would need this, but there we go. You got magic damage, fire damage, and lightning damage. You have durability, and then you have the weight. Okay, come on. Come on. Here. Oh, he kicked me off the edge. Oh. Oh, I got a shield. Okay, that's not that bad either. It's too bad we didn't get the souls from it. Or his weapon. That is perfectly okay. Now, Blue Titanite. Ooh, goodness, that's a good one. Yeah, okay, so you cannot wield this correctly. Unless it's with both hands. Now we're gonna toggle this. So you need 16 strength to wield this thing. And I have how much? 12. Alright. So now we have a little goal to work towards. Grass Crest. Okay. Now then, here's something I am going to do now. I'm gonna go back down there where all the drakes were, and I'm going to try this again because there is a ring at the top of that thing that I actually need for what I'm going to do. I recommend that you do use this if you can. Okay, I'm going to do this. So I need to be really fast. I'm only going to keep my pyromantic flame out. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're just going to book it. Hold that shield up. Walk around him. You could pick up that item if you wanted to, but I'm not going to. Roll out of the way. Okay, so behind him is the ladder. Ah, dang. So, as you can see, there's the generalized path. I'm gonna try to do this again. I believe what's at that other spot is a shield. I don't exactly remember. Now then, those kites, those kite dragons, will, they will drop dragon scales, which is the only way to repair and reinforce dragon weapons. And I'll show you how to get one of those, if I can remember to, in a bit. Because once again, it's involving that dragon from before. We're just gonna grab it as we're going. Okay. Book it around. Up, time up. Yeah, still took damage there. Now, there is no way you can actually get out of this safely. There we go. We're up here. Red Tearstone Ring. What this does is, as your health gets lower, your damage output gets higher. I'm gonna heal up, because I have really nothing left to lose. I'm going to grab my mace again. Two-handed. Now, if I hadn't healed, I probably would have one-shot him. I was also attempting to try to run back, too. Okay, so we've done everything that we need to down there right now. Now then, I am going to go back up through this end, because there is something I need to get. Whether or not I will be able to get it is a different story. But there is also a single door I need to unlock. Now there's going to be a big old boss over here to our left. We're just going to avoid that. You can grab that soul over there if you really want to. So right up here, find this door. Directly to the left. You can see him right there. That is Havel the Rock. He will one-shot me no matter what I do. But if done correctly, you can beat him. In this case, we're going to see if we can actually do it. Okay. Heal. Roll out of the way. Dang. Now, if I can actually get him to go towards the middle, I'll show you how you can actually very easily beat him. Now, what drops is something known as Havel's Ring, which increases your weight load by 50%. And is one of the few rings that are stackable with things, as far as I can remember. There's also one called the Ring of Faith, which is a ring that you can put on that I believe increases your weight, stamina, and health by 20%. However, it will break the moment you try to take it off. So, if you want to use that, be aware that you're only going to have one slot. We're going to run past Havel. Okay. Ah, dang it. what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to get right up in his face and just constantly make circles around him. Which is not easy to do, but if you can get it going, you'll be good. Now trying to backstab him, that's a different thing. Dark. Ooh, ooh. Okay. Jeez. Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually just gonna constantly hold my shield in my offhand. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't even think you can actually backstab with two hands. I think you can only do that with one. Now, I believe that's just souls right there. Havel is very much known in the Dark Souls stuff as one of the hardest NPC bosses that you can fight. Get in here. Gonna lock onto him. Get him to get over here. Roll out of the way. And now you pretty much just try to do that. Okay, you know what? I'm going to attempt to get him one more time. If I can't, I'm just going to go past him and get the actual thing I was going to open, which is another door that leads back up to the spot we were previously at. And trust me when I say it's something you're going to want to do. If you have the ability to do it, do it. Master Key is one of the best things you can have. So can I show you the boss in here? Yeah, there he is. You can just barely see him. That is what it's called. That is what is called a Hydra. Don't know what a Hydra is? It's basically a water dragon with multiple heads, and then the stories about it, you cut one head off to take its place. You might have heard this story from Hercules. Jeez. Now, at one point or another, this is towards mid-game, you do get his armor. But it requires an extreme amount of endurance to wear, which is why I was leveling up my endurance. Also, leveling up your endurance. Leveling up your endurance increases your stamina, like your stamina bar, but it also increases your equipment load, or how much you can carry. Now, you don't get encumbered by items unless it's actually on your character. The way you actually get encumbered is by just, well, like I said, how much you have on your character, and it's usually due to Havel's armor. Normally, you'd want to kill Havel to actually get the ring that allows him to carry it. Now, in this case, we're going to go here to the left. We're going to be running up this. Keep running, keep running, keep running. You'll get to the top. Just keep going. Here he is. I'm going to use this. Start running. Roll back. Just run back down. Somehow he missed me. Yep, here he comes. Okay. Roll down. Here we go, we're back down here. And you can also do this backwards as well. There we go, he hit me. Okay. Now then, being down here, really the only thing you want to be down here for is just the incredible magics that you can get. And this case, that's not what we're going to do. Now then, one thing that I'm going to try to do is get to the depths, because if I remember correctly, in the depths, that's where the Pyromancer NPC is. Let me actually check this. Dark Souls 1, or Dark Souls Remastered. Remastered. Pyromancer NPC location. This NPC is another Pyromancer trainer. Oh, and that's the second one. There are a total of 2, but I am looking for, let's see, is it him? Yeah, okay, here we go. Yes, he is in the depths, located in the room near the second butcher. He only sells so many spells, but dang, they're good. However, in this case, I am not going to be using most of the spells that he uses. I am only going to be I'm mostly going to be using just his, other spells. Okay, so I'm going to be attempting to get into Blighttown. Now, the way that you get into Blighttown very quickly is through here. This is what that other way was. So what I need to do is I need to get back up here, get to a point where they cannot get to me, and I will go back to my stream and see how it's going. Okay, here we go. Let me just pull this up here. Alright, there we go. And now I can see everything again. Alright. Absolutely love the level design in this game. And there are so many times where I want to import several of these things to VR chat for people to look around in. Okay, so once again, just don't mess with him. You can kill him with arrows if you want to, which is how I killed him. But it's just not worth it. You need to either, 1, just use melee with him, or 2, just don't even bother with it. Unless you really, really want to. Now, there is also one other thing when it comes to playing multiplayer in this game. You need to meet someone by the name of Knight of Solaire, and he'll give you something called a white soapstone. A white soapstone is how you actually do multiplayer. Now, Blighttown is one of the most renowned places for being just basically ow. In this case, you do not want to spend your time trying to fight these things. And that is one reason why. I'm gonna see if I can actually remember how to get around through here. Alright, here they come. Got yourself a chest right here. Alright, there we go. E and... right there is where we're gonna be aiming. Okay, now I'm back over here. It's gonna take longer, but one of the easiest things to do is actually go back to the Firelink Shrine, because it's a lot more straightforward that way. It's going to take longer because you have to spend so much more time trying to get back. directing my head the right way. Okay. Yeah, we gotta wander around the drakes again. Now, just for the record, I want to make something actually quite clear. Dark Souls is not an easy game to play. It really isn't. It is actually one of those types of games where not everyone can do it. In my case, people look at me like I am an absolutely crazy individual. Like I am actually out of my mind to even try to play this game on keyboard and mouse. But that's how I've always played games, and that's how I prefer to even play games they tell you to play with keyboard and mouse. I play Monster Hunter with a keyboard and mouse. I play Dark Souls with a keyboard and mouse. It's just what I'm more used to. And the only controller I actually own is what is known as a Steam controller, which you can't even get anymore. So yeah, this is really my only option. For something like this, a keyboard is really my only option. However, if you do know what you're doing, you can make it look pretty easy. And thanks to a good friend of mine by the name of Icebound Legend, he also has his own YouTube as well, which I believe is linked in my subscriptions. I recommend you go and watch it. Now then, let me see here. Alright, so that is too much of a fall. I thought it was just because my health was too low. There's one point where you can just sort of roll off. Back down. Fantastic. And if you want to, you can attempt to try to kill him. Basically just walking around in circles. You're gonna be here for quite a bit of time. Ah, see? Now I'm doing like 400 damage. That's because of the ring. But because I was not moving. Yeah. Alright. You know what? Let's make this a little bit simpler, a little bit easier. I'm gonna go the long way method. Well, actually, no, it's the same direction. Do I do fire link or not? You know what, I'll do fire link. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rest at fire link, so I'll respawn right there. And it will be a overall, just more straightforward way to Blighttown, because you will not have to try and avoid anything. But find that blue kite dragon. Making me want to do it again, because I can actually do this. I don't know why on earth I was able to do 300 right there, but apparently I was. Spin around. Ah! Got him pretty low. Now, I I don't actually get it. Why on earth am I not doing that much more damage? Maybe my health just simply isn't low enough. Let me see do I have the ring on? Yes, I do have the ring on. Then it's literally just a case of I do not have enough health. Enough health. Okay, you know what? We're gonna go backwards and get the fire link. No, 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 no. What am I doing? That is worse. That is worse. I need to go past the dragon. That is the faster method to get to it. And I need to stop getting sidetracked so much. Alright, then walk around. Also, when it comes to the extra damage, you'll know for a fact that ring is working when you start seeing red particles come off of you. That's when you know for a fact you're actually doing it. You're actually doing the extra amount of damage. Here. Man, I am telling you, when I first witnessed how they put Dark Souls together, I was thinking, this is such a large world. And then I realized what they actually did. It's not that it's a really large world, it's that they've given you quote-unquote shortcuts for these really long, basically tunnels you gotta go through. In order to get to the Valley of the Drakes, you have to do so much stuff. Just to get it. Good, good, she's still there. There's an NPC that'll eventually sit there in golden armor. Just kill him. Kick him off the edge. It'll actually just save you so much time. And if you don't, he will actually kill your firekeeper. And I still have yet to actually get my main guy to return the soul and get it fixed. Yeah, jeez. Okay. So if you ever have your firekeeper right there dying, I believe she is the only one that can actually be come back. Careful with your firekeepers. Wanna roll off right here, or not? There we go. Back at Black Time. Now what did these say? What did these say? I did it and need fleeing. those are for people that went the normal way, which is, I believe, yeah, you go through the depths to get to Blight Town. Now, how do you get to not Blight Town, the way you get to the depths, normally, I cannot remember off the top of my head. Running. Okay, so I'm just gonna go down the ladder first. There's also gonna be these bugs that you gotta watch out for too. Heal one up. Let's see here. Can I actually jump off this? Yes, I can. Right here. Okay. Whoa. Can I get off right here? Yes, right here. There. Flipping bugs. Hate these things. Back up here. Go back down. You'll find that this is a majority of what you'll be doing in Dark Souls, if you've never played. Dying, going back, dying, going back, dying, going back. Now, if I can get to the bottom of Blight Town, there is a bonfire down there that I actually need. There's also a boss in Blight Town as well, known as Quelaag, which is basically this large spider lady looking thing. You can also get some extreme pyromancies from killing some of the bosses in this game, and Quelaag is not one of them, but she leads up to getting one. Alright, back through here. Here we go. Run. Run. So, ladder down. Maybe one more right here. Ladder down. Maybe one behind it, I think. Where I'm supposed to go. Yes, right here. Ladder. This is the quote-unquote safe way. Okay, now, right here. Now, in this case, I am going to do this. Let me see here. Okay. Still good. Still good. Which angle did I go down? Ah, okay, right here, and then elevator. Heal on up. And right there. Now, on one of these, you can actually see what is causing all this to move. One of these wheels, you can actually see what is making all this move. We're rolling, and there's how you get back up. Let me see. So right here is our way back down. So this is Blight Town. I believe besides something like the Abyss, this is the lowest you can get. Wait, what? Okay, there we go. Now then, want to see how you fight these things? Similar thing. Smack. Move. Smack. Smack. Good. And then careful with the goo. Okay. So right there, that is Quaylag's boss room. We're not going to be dealing with that right now. Next up, in this case, we're just going to avoid him. Go left right here. There's the bonfire right there. Light it, and you can sit at it if you want to. Now, I'm going to go up here because I believe there is an item. Hey, Max. Yes, right here. Yeah, there we go. Another dragon scale. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I am going to take another left. Wait, what's this? Actually never noticed this right here. Okay. Oh, goodness. Okay, I am surrounded. Get out of here. Okay, what? Why can't I? That was weird. Couldn't get up. But now that I've sat down right there. Now I don't have to do the whole thing again. Okay. Oh. Alright, so. Can I get out of the way? This guy. Yes, I can. Okay, back up. Ooh, I am toxined and poisoned. Okay, up the ladder. Oh, okay. Ah, poison arrows. Okay, I'm going to heal. Okay. Out of the way. Okay, through. One of the... Ah, here it is. Here's the ladder. Back up. Okay, I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. Okay. Now you can also just simply crush a humanity, which will obviously crush a humanity, but humanities will recharge your entire health bar. Up we go. Okay. I am fairly poisoned quite bad, so I'm going to just have to periodically add more healing to me. Of course, I only have so much of this I can do. I'm gonna go around you. I'm gonna go around you. I'm gonna grab you. Oh, these dang bugs. I'm gonna get back up here. Alright. I'm gonna go up here. I am literally doing the game in reverse. You're not actually supposed to do it like this. You're supposed to do what I'm doing, just the other way around. Out of the way. Heal. Get out of the way. And is it this right here? No, I've actually never even seen this before. I'll have to look at that in a minute. Ah, jeez. Dang arrows. Okay. So if I can do this. Ah, dang it. Okay. That is probably what is going to kill me. Now, I really want to see what is down here. Now, these moss clumps. I believe that's what is used to take care of toxins. I'm not exactly sure. Yes. Ah, okay, so this is what was right here. Now, in this case, I don't think... Yeah, I'm not going to make this. But I'm going to get these souls up here as high as I can. Wait a minute. Go. This animation is so long. And open it. Oh shit. Oh! I'm okay. Oh my goodness. That's where you find the whip? Well, I'm not getting this back anytime soon. Unless I go and decide to kill that guy again. I need to get the claymore. I know where to get it to. Roll, 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 roll. Up. Out of the way. Guess I can still hear ice screaming at me on how to like dodge and move and run through all of this. That's actually the only reason why I'm able to get through this like I am. Walk around you. I'm gonna walk around you. Not gonna worry about the other guy. I keep forgetting the ladder is literally right here. Okay. Blighttown is like Minecraft Nether. It's a place you have to go to, but it's a place you never want to go to. Around. Heal. Eat it. Let me see. So it should be up here. And then back up here. Something's walking. At least I thought they were. So right there is where I need to be. And I got my stuff back. Right down there is the way we can go. This is a jumping puzzle I don't want to attempt to do. Oh, I used the wrong thing. Okay. Here. Also, believe it or not, if you increase your humanities, which is in the top left, if you increase the amount that you have on you, you will actually increase your item drop rate and your resistance level. You don't have to be human, you just have to have them in you. Now, since I can do this, I want to go up right here. I want to see what's up here. Oh, it's these things. I hate these things so much. Let me just deal with you. Ah, jeez. Absolutely gruesome. Jeez. Of course, now I gotta go back over there and get my stuff. Maybe I just should. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Come on. Alright. Out of the way. Out of the way. Round. There we go. Of course, I don't have any more of those moss things, so I can't do the normal stuff to stop this. So I might just actually have to leave it. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Get the mission done first. Out of the way, you fiery blech. Up the ladder. Also, one of the reasons why so many people do not like Blighttown is because of the amount of quote-unquote bullshit that surrounds it. Oh, wait a minute, I think I'm gonna have to do this anyway. Okay. There we go. Oh, dang. I'm almost there. Almost there. Out of the way. Back up. Up the ladder. Up another ladder. Need a lot of ladders. Anyone counting? Out of my way. Places like Blighttown are actually places I tend to love to be around. Specifically because the more you're around these types of places and really learn what the area is like, you will learn basically just everything you need to know to avoid everything. Okay. Jump down. Here's the thing. I'm gonna run around. Ah, goodness. Where is the ladder? Here it is. Climb up. Another one. I hate these things. I hate them. Ah! Well, I'm almost there, I believe. Almost. Tempted to try and find the normal way of doing this. Just to see if it possibly will make it easier. Out of the way. Piece of shit. Oh, wait. Get off it. Heal. Heal. Now, if I die on this one, I am going to see if I can just simply find the more normal way of getting down here. Because I know I'm heading the right way back up. But getting down is what's easy. Out of my way, partner. Up the ladder. As most people would be heading down right now, I am heading up. Okay. Because everything is going in reverse for me right now. Oh, am I okay? Am I good? Yes, I am fine. Ah! Okay. Here we go. Time to find the normal method. Dark Souls Remastered. How to get to the depths. The depths is an area in Dark Souls and Dark Souls Remastered in the lower Undead Burg. The door leading down to it is locked by the key, which is obtained by beating the Capra demon. There really is no easy way to do this. Okay. In that case, since we are already down here, let's go and get some of this stuff. So that means for me on my end, I've got to go back up. All that work. That's what it is. Okay. Let me make sure I still have my YouTube up. Did I just get hit by something? No, I do not think I just got hit by anything. Okay. Hello there. Okay, gotta go back up. Oh, this sun. Oh, what the? Oh, what are the? Oh, it's the. I know exactly what these things are. Those are hellhounds. At least they'll give you hell, that is for sure. Oh, shoot. Well, I hit him. Okay. Hmm. Whoa. Yeah, theoretically, at such a low level, I should have never actually set foot in any of these spots. Now, let me look through here real quick. Oh, jeez. Nope, I ain't dealing with that. Probably some interesting items in there, but I'm not. I'm okay without it. I got the bugs after me now. Out of the way, dang it. Back up here. Wait, what? Who is that NPC up there? I have to figure that out at another point. So I need to go to the undead bird. I do know where that is. Oh, goodness. This is going to be very, very, very tedious. This way. Okay, so to get to the undead burg, I gotta go through Firelink and get to the undead parish. Which you can technically do in a similar way to get to Blight Town. Okay. Good that NPC is not there yet. Rest here. Run past him. Oh, shoot. At one of these points, I was thinking of maybe trying out the modded gameplay on this. Because I think, especially when it's the aesthetical ones, it's not really anything. Like, it's all, I think, client side or local. There we go. Did I get anything from you? No, I did not. Okay. That's crooked. Okay. Okay. That is that taken care of. Now back up here. Going to just quickly run past all of these. The rest of the bonfire over here. Okay. Run. We just deal with them. Might as well. They're already here. Right then. Now this is the quick way to get to the undead bird, but we have to use a different method. We'll do that. Let me just go over here. Get all of them. Got a chest over here. Is this black fire bombs? I can't remember. Yes. Now these things. There's something else. But I do not want to use them just yet. Even though there is a merchant you can get that sells them. And if you can, you really would want to use black fire bombs. Because black fire bombs, I think, do 30 more points of damage than normal fire bombs. Bombs. Ooh, now that breathes. Lightning on a weapon. Whoa. Heal. Dead. Okay. Longsword. Okay, come on. Barrel. Let it go. Right, come on. Okay. Let's see, there's the back door. Now then. Very quick, very easy way to do... Okay, now, hold on a second. I think it's one of these. Yes. These give you Twinkling Titanite. And I don't know if there's any way to make it respawn or not. Okay, I have no idea if I am even up for doing something like this. Okay, I need to take care of YouTube first. There is also a very easy way to beat what I am about to do. This is a normal spot to try and fight the captive demon. This is also going to be quite a challenge for me because I am literally so low in terms of levels. Okay, so we gotta go over here, just about press the trigger. There's the trigger. Okay. Come over here. Roll. Smack. Smack. Okay. Roll. Between the legs. Smack. Roll. And too far away, too far away. Yo. Oh. Smack. Oh. Shield. Alright. Roll. 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 Smack. Roll. Smack. Smack. Yo. Okay, come on. Smack. Can I get one more? Yeah, there we go. Don't want to get too greedy. Smack. 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 Come on. Smack. 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 One more. Smack. There we go. That was easy. You say playing this game on keyboard and mouse is difficult. Alright, there we go. And I should have gotten some souls from that, but guess not. Guess not. Okay. Ah, there we go. Not that many, but a lot early game. Also, we're gonna have to fight more of those at some point. Okay. Locked. Okay, so that, I think, is a key I have to find. Ah, here we go. Night Solaire.
Ah, hello. I am Solaire of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. You find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time.
I guess so.
Oh, aha. So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition, if you have a moment. The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey?
Say yes.
This pleases me greatly. Well then, take this.
There we go.
We are amidst strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation. Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind.
Alright, there we go. Also, I don't know what it is, but apparently when I'm looking directly at something, I thought it was Skyrim at first is when I saw this, but I don't think it's just Skyrim. I think my headphones literally cannot hear it if I am looking directly onto them. I actually have to turn my head just to hear it. Okay, so there's going to be a big old dragon that's going to come out here in a second. So, whoop, yep, there it is. Okay. The fire is not going to instantly kill us, but as you can see, we got a lot of souls from doing that. So now, I'm going to go over here. I'm going to kick the ladder. We're going to climb down the ladder. And apparently let your southern show too. And we're going to rest right here. Now I'm going to level up my strength now. So I can use that shield. Okay, there we go. I'm going to level up my endurance. Bam. Okay. Now, what I can do, early game and late game, that is a good thing to use. In this case, my chair doesn't keep acting up on me. Dang it. I'm going to now use this. Oh, jeez. Okay, so someone actually went and got that hammer. Okay. That is a rare boss summon. Unless you get it from the other stuff. Okay. Now then. Here's how you farm this stuff. I'm gonna go right here. I'm gonna get his attention. So you gotta stand out here. Normally what you do is you grab the Drake's attention. Like that. And you get all the souls. Oh, wait a minute, you can't see my soul count, can you? That's fine. You get about 500 souls for doing that. Now then, what I'm going to do is right over there. Let me actually do something. There we go. Right over there. Okay. Oh, alright, so here quickly. That one right there, the closest out of the corpses. That's what we're going to need to go and do. Since I wasn't paying attention, I wasn't able to see what I was looking at. Okay. So yeah, you can't see my soul count because I am covering it. Sorry about that. It's just going to be like that for this, bruh. Okay, so go over here. Run. Okay. There we go. Now we gotta wait for him to pop down. Roll out of the way. There he goes. Pop down. Run. 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 Pop down. Grab. Okay. Run in, run in, run in, run in. Alright. Go ahead and grab the bonfire right here. Now, I do not remember if there is actually anything here. A couple undead. What's over here? Ah, okay. Level up. Endurance. I will be leveling up my health soon. Come on, Drake, where are you? Come on, grab it. There we go. Running. So Drake is not there right now. I'm gonna go back down to this fire. It's when you leave the area is when he disappears. trying to remember how much strength you need and how much dexterity you require to use these Y-hander, because that would actually be better than what I'm using right now. I need 15 dexterity for the wing spear. Now, what about this Y-hander? Well, the voucher isn't that bad. There it is. 24 strength and dexterity. I have 16 strength and 9 dexterity. I need a bit more dexterity in order to use the voucher. Not that hard. Okay. We'll climb back up. Okay, so it's not there right now. Go over here. There's a way to get it to trigger back in. I do know that. So that is the door that we need to use. Okay. Ready. Alright, undead parish. You're gonna find yourself coming back here quite a lot. Alright, there we go. The dang pig. Yeah. The sneaky way you can get to the pig without even going in front. But that's going to result in us going quite far back. Let's deal with you. Here. Deal with you. Jeez. There we go. Heal. Roll. This that'll be used for later. Dang it, I gotta go the opposite, or not opposite, but I gotta go the long way now. Find the way to get in there. Not that difficult. Not that difficult, not that hard. But let me show you something quite interesting. Now I got about maybe another 17 minutes, 18 minutes, and then I am going to end the stream for tonight. But yeah, before I forget, the reason why the dragon is also more useful, speaking of dragon, if you can cut off his tail, he drops a sword from it. Okay. Come on. Okay, won't play like that. Gotcha. Now we're back over here with this. You can actually farm rats right here. If you know what you're doing enough. Nice. Okay. So let's try and get back up to the boar up there. Because I need to go around a certain direction. Just to kill that thing correctly. Or not kill that thing correctly, but I gotta go around a certain direction to open the door. Ah, jeez. Looks like I might be going backwards, which I don't have enough time to do that. So I need to figure out how to get through here in order for the timing to be correct. Yeah. By timing, I mean, can I get through this before I have to get off? Wait a minute, I got the claymore. What am I doing? Okay, so there's that. I need 10 dexterity. I can't even two-hand the thing correctly. Okay, so you need 10 dexterity, and I have 9 dexterity. Okay. Then all I have to do is just go around and kill a few enemies. Yeah, jeez. We get back up there. Wait, I haven't reset it yet, have I? Okay. Let the dragon do its work. This shield is not exactly as good as I remember it being. Or thought I remembered it being. Okay, roll. Level up. Bam. There we go. Now I can actually use the claymore right. Actually use it one-handed or two-handed. Let's test this. There we go. Not that bad, actually. Got some distance to it. Okay. Let's go and see what we can do up there again. Also gonna try and get that dragon tail while I'm at it, or just kill the held kite. Because I don't need it for farming. I know where I can go for farming. Well, maybe it would actually be a good idea to keep it here for now. Give it a minute. Ah, Jesus, it got me. Come on, game. Throw an asterisk in there. Why not? Alright, there it goes. Still got me? Ah. Okay, I don't have enough time to go and do what I was going to do. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead and end it right here. Alright, everybody, I hope you did enjoy this. And wherever you guys and girls like are, God bless you. I hope you're having a good morning, evening, afternoon, or night. And I'll talk to you guys and girls again next time. Bye, everybody. God bless. And if you do like this type of content from me, let me know by hitting that like button. Alright, I'll talk to you guys in either a little bit if I decide to stream on Twitch for Purple Lotus tonight, or I will see you next week.